The competition is really heating up in college basketball.
Of course, we're not just talking about the 8 West Bracket Challenge, which Rachel is leading so far. Michigan State playing in the Sweet 16 Thursday. So if you're getting together a crowd of people to watch the games, we have some help for you in the kitchen.
Spartan Culinary Classroom Chef Amy Sherman is back with us. Amy, we're so excited. I can't think of a chef that is more perfect for this segment. You have great, easy to prepare food, kind of comforty, and lots of beer.
Yes, always bring the beer, right?
What do you have today?
Well, I made some kind of classic things, but I tried to put a little bit of a healthy spin on them because you're eating a lot of different foods at these parties, and we want to think about, half of your guests are going to probably us ladies, and we don't always want to eat junk. So I tried to make things that are traditional party foods, but have a healthy twist.
And you can serve them to your family too
absolutely
when the tournament's over, right?
That's right.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're starting with wings because this is a classic for any sporting event.
I love wings. Who doesn't love wings, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But I put a twist on them. I made them like an Asian wing. So these are marinated in a little bit of soy. They have a little of my favorite hot sauce, sriracha, which is great. And they get finished with sesame seeds and a little bit of green onion. The reason why these are a little bit of a healthier option is because they are baked and they are not fried.
So what I was asking you about how you managed to do that because they look like they're just perfectly cooked all around.
They are, because what I do is I put them on a sheet. I put a sheet tray out, and then I put a rack on the top, and then I put the wings over it, and then I bake it in the oven at about 425. The air circulates all around the wings and makes them crispy. The fat drips off to the bottom, and then you kind of have a healthier wing for you.
And it's still nice and crispy.
Still nice
without
and
all that
crispy.
fat.
I have to try it.
All right.
I was the candidate to try the wings. Yeah. This is my great mood.
That's because I have my eye on the next platter over here.
Yes.
These meatballs look amazing.
I was eating these like crazy last night. So these are buffalo turkey meatballs. So instead of using ground beef, we're using turkey, which is a little bit of a healthier option.
Yeah.
And they actually have the hot wing sauce mixed into them. So they're a little bit spicy. They have a little bit of celery in them. And then you can have them, if you want, with some blue cheese dip to complete the trifecta of a wing experience.
This wing is the best wing that I think I've ever tasted.
You.
And the nice thing about Chef Amy is she is sharing all these recipes on our website, so you can find them on the 8 West section.
This afternoon, just so you know.
Yeah.
What is in this dip?
Okay, so blue cheese dip is spectacular, right? But it's also a really high fat option. And not that this is super healthy. It's not a super healthy option, but I tried to make it a little bit better. We have blue cheese in it, but then I used Greek yogurt instead of using mayonnaise and sour cream. So it is a little bit healthier. It has a little bit more protein and a lot more calcium in it. So
really, really good.
Thank you. And it's nice. And then you could have it with lots and lots of fresh vegetables. And this, you can have some of this, meat product, but then fill it out with lots of fresh vegetables. And you can even go crazy and do a theme for you of Michigan State colors.
This is seriously turkey.
Yeah, it's turkey.
Oh my word! So the fat content is
pretty negligible. Yeah,
I think
exactly.
with that strong buffalo wing sauce, it really adds a lot of flavor because sometimes turkey can be a little bland.
It can be very bland. It can also be pretty dry. So you're adding a lot of liquid to this meatball, so that gives it a lot of moisture.
Speaking of liquid,
yes, let's talk liquid. My favorite.
Here we go.
So down here, I brought some beers that might be really great for a basketball party. You're going to have a lot of different kinds of people there, a lot of different tastes. So I've tried to bring things that people would kind of like, but that are still unique and different, and that are all Michigan beers, which we have so many great beers here.
Yes.
So I brought one that I really want you guys to try because this is right from Grand Rapids, and this is from Brewery Vivant. How much should I pour you?
Apparently,
because we're working.
Amy's never been to a party at Rachel's house.
It's a little early in the morning.
I pass this all the time going to and from work, and this is so excited. I didn't know that they had canned beer at Brewery
Yes,
Vivant that you
they
can buy.
are one of the only breweries in the state. There's only about 3 breweries in the state that can their beer, which is great for summer because if you're out camping or you're in a canoe, you want a canned beer. This is their farmhand ale. It's a Belgian style ale, so it's got a kind of a real yeasty taste to it, but it's a little on the sweet side, so it might appeal to some of the women drinkers who don't like the real harsh hops.
And nice with your spicier foods too.
Yes, it would definitely complement that really nicely.
And you can find these beers.
Excuse me, at Spartan Stores.
That's right, DFW Fresh Market Family Fare, which is a really nice place to be able to catch up on some of those, like you said, local Michigan-made beers.
Absolutely, great craft beer selection there.
So Mount Pleasant has a brewing company also.
They do. Isn't that weird? You didn't know that.
I didn't.
This one I also kind of picked out for my Michigan State fans because this is the Cow Catcher Ale.
Oh, I like that.
I would never make fun of Michigan State
Agricultural
fans.
college.
Right.
Lots of good things come from
That's
nature.
right, yeah.
And
it's
it's a
not a joke.
red ale. And then I also brought one from Shorts. And Shorts usually has a reputation for having extreme beers. They're very intense beers, but this is a new beer they're brewing, and it's kind of more middle of the road. So it's going to appeal to a lot of different people. It's called the Pontius Road Beer, and they have a Michigan stimulus plan at Shorts. You can only get Shorts beer in Michigan. They won't ship it out of the state.
Really?
They want you to come here to buy it, and I just love that about them.
That is really wonderful. And of course, we know that you conduct classes in the Spartan Culinary Classroom. You cover a lot of these great topics too.
We do. I do a lot of different types of classes, and I also teach kids classes. In fact, I have one this Saturday on Easter cooking. So
Wonderful.
Again, all these recipes can be found this afternoon on our 8 West page. Thanks for the inspiration and the ode to the Spartans. We really appreciate it.
It's no problem. Just don't tell my husband.
Are you coming back when they make it to the championship game?
I hope so, sure.
All right.
All right. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
This is 8 West.